In this video, I will be doing a review on V8S live sound card. For testing, I will be using again a condenser microphone. Without further ado, let's get started. First of all, I would like to show you, if in case you happen to have this package, this is what it comes with. So it comes with a condenser microphone with a mic table stand, and of course the XLR cable that goes along with the condenser microphone, one micro USB to type A USB. This is to connect to a laptop, or for charging you can use this, and two of this. So this is micro USB to TRRS. So again, so it looks like that, micro USB to TRRS, the one that has 3 lines, so 2 of them. And of course the V8S live sound card. Same as other live sound cards, this also has a built-in rechargeable battery which you can recharge as needed. The back ports of this V8S live sound card is almost the same as the V8 sound card. It also has the dynamic and condenser and headphone earphone ports to connect to your computer for charging, for background music, Live 1 and Live 2 for streaming and recording. For testing, I will be using an earphone to monitor the audio, as well as a lightning audio adapter, because this device here that I will be using for testing doesn't have a headphone port. That's why I will need this one. If you are going to do recording or streaming on an Android phone, even on an iPad, you do not need this one. You simply connect this TRRS here to the headphone port of those devices. This device here will be doing a test for recording, and this device here, the iPad, will be the source of our background music. And now let's start the connection. First, let's connect this condenser microphone. So in this kind of V8S live sound card that I have, has a dynamic port on it, so you can connect a dynamic microphone as well as a condenser microphone like this one here. So from here we will connect it to the one that says capacitor mic. And we will use one of this cord, micro USB to TRRS. So we will connect this one to here, to the one that says Live 1, and the other end we will connect to this device here, because this is the device we will be using for recording or streaming. So we will connect this lightning audio adapter and connect it here. Okay, and this other micro USB to TRRS, we will connect this one to here. This time we'll connect it to a company. And then the other end we will connect the headphone port of this iPad. So over here, there it is. And lastly, we will connect this earphone. By the way, just to give you a heads up, if your earphone or headset or earphone has a built-in microphone like this one here, I suggest, if you are going to use only the condenser microphone, connect your earphone that has a built-in microphone to here, to the one that says earphone, because if you're going to connect it to the one that says headset, the microphone here will pick up some voices also. So if you want to have a clean vocals or audio when it comes to your microphone, then connect your headset to the one that says earphone, so that the built-in microphone here will not pick up voice or noises. Okay, so again, we will connect it to here, the one that says earphone. There you go, we're now set. We're now ready to get started. Okay, let's first turn on this V8S sound card. Just hold 2 to 3 seconds and it should turn on. By the way, I will record whatever I'm doing, and I will be syncing the audio output from the recorded audio from this device to the video that I'm taking right now using the other camera, so that you can hear the actual audio output as I am doing the testing. I will start recording now from here. Okay, there you go. So whatever you're hearing right now, that is now the audio output using this V8S live sound card plus this condenser microphone. And if I'm going to move closer to the microphone, then it sounds like that. So it's more louder as you move closer to the condenser microphone. Let me show you first my settings on this V8S live sound card. So my microphone right now is almost at maybe 4 o'clock because I'm not moving closer to the condenser microphone. It's up to you. If you want to lower the mic volume here, then you have to move closer to your condenser microphone. Okay, and for the echo on here, it's up to you, whatever is your desired level of your echo or reverberation. And the monitor here, this is what you hear from your earphone or headset. And the bass, it's up to you how much bass you wanted to add to your vocals. So the maximum sounds like that and minimum sounds like that. Okay, I'm just gonna set it maybe in the middle. And for the treble, if I'm going to move it to the max, it sounds like that. And at 0 sounds like that. So same, maybe I'm just gonna set it to 12 o'clock, as well as the bass. Okay, and now the sound effects here, this is the advantage or the feature, new feature, compared to the regular V8, because V8 doesn't have the volume control when it comes to the sound effects. So V8S and this kind here that I have has control for the preset sound effects from here. Okay, let's give it a sample right away. Okay, so let me maybe click the minion. Okay, there you go. So in this V8S sound card, you can now control the volume of your preset sound effects from here. Okay, let's try one more, maybe laughter. There you go. So if we're going to set it maybe at 50%, it sounds like that. Let's try the rest. Laugh. Applause. Cheer. Laughter. Minion. Despise. Kiss you. Awkward. Okay, there you go. So those are the preset built-in sound effects from this V8S sound card. Okay, and now let's start from this top ones on here. Okay, let's press the electric. The electric is the auto-tune. As you keep pressing it, it gives you a different tone of your vocals. Okay, let's press it again. Okay, there you go. So this is a different tone when it comes to your vocals. Again, the electric here, this is your auto-tune. As you keep pressing it, it gives you a different tone to your voice, which is most likely you will use this one for singing purposes. And now for the voice changer, there are options here for the voice changer, but it does change also as you slide this tone volume slider on here. Let's try the first one.
Sound check, testing 1, 2. So this is the magic voice. Sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's so deep. And if I'm going to turn it up, sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's somehow a little bit different. Now let's try the next one.
Okay, so this is now the female voice. As you notice, it is at the max. If I'm going to move this one to the middle, sound check, testing 1, 2. So you notice it's not as a high pitch. If I'm going to lower it some more, sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one, for me, is more of a female voice compared to the one on high right there. So it's more of a baby sound to me if it's on high. But if it's low, then it sounds like it's a female voice to me. And now let's try the next one.
Okay, so this is now the male voice. So as you notice, the tone is at 0. If I'm going to move it up, sound check, testing 1, 2. So it's not as deep. Still a male voice, but it's not as deep. And if I'm going to turn it up some more, there you go. So sound check, testing 1, 2. So this is a male voice. Again, if I'm going to lower this one, it will still give you a male voice, but the voice gets deeper. Okay, sound check, testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, sound check. 1, 2, 3, 4, sound check. Now let's check the last one.
Okay, so this is the child voice. So as you notice, this is still at 0. And if I'm going to move it in the middle, sound check, testing 1, 2. So it's a baby sound, but it's a higher pitch. If I'm going to move it to the max, there you go, sound check. So again, this is a baby voice with a higher pitch. Okay, there you go. Let's go back to our normal voice.
Okay, there you go. So right now I'm changing the vocal mode to MC. So this is MC this time. And if I'm going to add some echo or reverberation to it, there would be a little bit of that. Okay, sound check, testing 1, 2. So it's now at 12 o'clock. And now it's 3 o'clock and it's at the max. So there you go. So this is now the MC settings on here. Now, if I'm going back to the original sound, even if the echo here is at the max, it will be flat with no reverberation or echo. And there you go. This is now the original sound with no reverberation to it. Okay, let's maybe lower the reverberation to 0. And now let's try the professional and the sing here. Sing is for KTV. Both of them are good for karaoke. So professional, sing, and MC, if you press them one more time, it goes back to the original sound or original voice that has flat with no reverberation. Okay, let's press it again. Okay, so this is again back to the original sounds. As you notice, there is no reverberation or echo to it. And if I'm going to select the sing or the KTV, okay, there you go. So this is now the KTV setting, but it says here sing. And so it has reverberation to it or echo. And if I'm going to press this again one more time, it goes back to the original voice. Okay, there you go. So this is back to the original sound with no effects, no reverberation. Okay, let's okay, so as you notice, if I'm going to press the professional or the KTV or the sing here, the sing mode for your vocals, even if the echo here is at 0, it has that reverberation on it already, or echo, because that is a preset mode to your vocals. Okay, what happens if I'm going to turn this up and then if the professional here is turned on? Let's try that. Okay, so this is back to a professional mode for your vocals. And if I'm going to turn the echo some more up, sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, sound check, testing 1, 2. So to me, it sounds like it did not change at all. If it changed, it's only a little bit there. So the professional as well as the sing mode here for your vocals or the KTV, they both has a preset tone to it. Okay, let's try again the sing or the KTV. Okay, so let's turn the echo up from here. Sound check, testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, sound check. 1, 2, 3, 4, sound check. So it sounds like it's still the same. There is again a little bit of changes, but to me it's almost the same. By the way, before I show you the rest of the buttons on here, this tape volume knob on here is one of the most important volume knobs. If this is at 0, your recorded audio, or even if you're doing a live streaming, there won't be no audio if this is at 0. So let's move this one to 0. Okay, let's turn it up again. There you go. So what I suggest, if you're doing your recording or streaming, make sure the tape volume knob here is on high, if not at the max. Otherwise, there won't be audio recorded to your video, or if you're doing a live streaming, your viewers or listeners will not be able to hear you if this one is at 0. So again, make sure to set this one on high, if not at the max. Okay, let me change this one first to MC. Okay, there you go. And now let me show you the elimination on here. So elimination is to remove the vocals, so from the music that you are playing that has vocals. As I mentioned earlier, this iPad here will be the source of our background music. And I have selected already a song from here. And let me show you that this song that I selected from YouTube has vocals on it. And by the way, to control the volume of the background music is from here, the one that says music, and also from the volume control of that device itself. Okay, let's play it again. Okay, and let's check if there are some more volume from here. Yeah, there are. Okay, there you go. Let's play it again. You are the crowd that's... Okay, there you go. So if that's too loud for you, you can control it from here, the one that says music volume knob, or from this device itself. Okay, let's play it again. It's quiet, listen. Okay, there you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to test the elimination here and we'll see if that will somehow remove the vocals from that song. Let me select the sing this time, or the KTV. Okay, and we will try to sing along with it once the vocals is removed. Okay, let's try playing this one. Okay, and I'm going to hit elimination now. There you go. So as you notice, it somehow removed the vocals. It's not 100% removed. It's still there, but at least it's somehow converted that song into a karaoke song. Okay, let's try singing along with that. It's worth remembering, and since it's all true, how could anyone be more to me than you? There you go. That's the use of that elimination on here if you wanted to use it. Now, let me go back first to MC. Well, let me turn off the elimination. There you go. And now let me show you the Dodge feature on here. So what it does is if you are going to talk, the volume of your background music goes down. As you stop talking, your background music volume will go up. Let's play a background music from here. Okay, now I'm going to turn on the Dodge. Okay, the Dodge button now is turned on, and as you notice, I am playing it over here, and you could hardly hear the background music. But if I'm going to stop talking, the volume of that background music I am playing should go up. There you go. So this is maybe good for a DJ type of thing, and this is how you use that Dodge feature on here. Let me now pause this background music from here, and I'm going to turn off now the Dodge from here. And lastly, the monitor button on here, if I'm going to turn it on, it will mute myself. So only myself. I won't be able to hear myself plus the background music I am playing. But your listeners or viewers, if you're doing a live streaming, are still able to hear you. Or even if you are recording, there's still recorded audio from whatever you're doing if the monitor here is on. Okay, let's give it a sample. So now, as you notice, I am talking. Maybe let's play some background music on here. Okay, there you go. So right now I am playing a background music from here, plus I am talking also. So now I can hear both. But if I'm going to turn this on, okay, there you go. So it is now turned on, and right now I cannot hear myself, my voice, and also I cannot hear the music I am playing. However, as I mentioned earlier, there should be a recorded audio while this one is on. And also, if you happen to be doing some live streaming, there's still that audio, like if you're playing a background music from here, and also your voice would still be heard by your listeners or viewers, even if the monitor here is on. So again, it's only for me not to hear myself as well as the background music I am playing.
Let me turn it off now.
By the way, you can connect your background music to this V8S using Bluetooth or wirelessly. Okay, now let's remove this cord on here. So what you do is go to settings of that device, and so you should see it from here, V8S. Just tap that to pair them. Okay, so it says Bluetooth is now connected, as you can see on here. So let's play again a background music from here, and let's check if it's connected to this V8S sound card wirelessly. Okay, let's play again a background music from here. As you can see, it is now connected using Bluetooth or wirelessly. Let me pause this one now from here. There you go. So that's how simple it is. And you should have this icons from here. So this one here, that is your volume from the background music. It shows you here that light. And from here, if it's a solid red light on here beside the Bluetooth, that means this V8S sound card is connected to a device. And the one on top here, that is your battery level indicator up there. And that's all I can share for today. Thanks again, guys, for watching. If you like this type of video, please give it a like. And if you want more of this type of video, consider subscribing if you haven't done yet. and hit the notification bell so you are always updated for all the upcoming videos I will be posting. Keep safe, and until next time.